Test. All right. Praetor Phoenix, Protoss Temple Grounds, province of Antioch. This is where Phoenix was left behind to defend after we left. Antioch. The Zerg Hive cluster near the Scion province was destroyed, but the Protoss forces paid a high price for their victory. Look at Phoenix. Look at that crushed dragoon in the distance. Praetor Phoenix, hero and steward of the Templar, was killed during the assault. The Conclave, convinced that its stratagems are winning the war against the Zerg, have let down their guard and turned their attention to personal matters. So despite this great loss of a Protoss hero, the Conclave is looking at the bigger picture and feeling that their strategies are actually valid and that they're working against the Zerg. The Judicator Aldaris was ordered to find and arrest the wayward Tassadar and bring him home to stand trial for his crimes of treason. So now that the Conclave believes that their strategies against the Zerg are bearing fruit, they say we now have time and resources to devote to other matters, and they begin looking immediately to their petty interpersonal squabbles, especially against someone like Tassadar, someone who doesn't bend to the will of the Conclave, someone whose only concern is the safety of Ire. Now, with only a small fleet for protection, Aldaris and the Executor, that would be us, have traveled to the ash world of Char, hoping that Tassadar is still somewhere to be found. So while Zerg are rampaging on their home world of Ire, the Conclave has sent an Executor that has shown some early promise that we have, and Judicator Aldaris to the enemy's homeworld, taking our attention off of protecting our home while the Zerg are still on it, all just so Judicator Aldaris can bring this rogue Tassadar to justice. The hunt for Tassadar, Protoss Commandship Gantrathor, over Char.
Executor, I know that you were reluctant to leave Ire in this dark hour, and that you still grieve for the loss of your comrade, Phoenix. But remember that he lived and died as a Templar. He has reached the Kala's end. There is no greater glory than that. We Judicator are called to look beyond such matters, to ensure the safety and future of our people. It is not the Zerg, but the rogue Tassadar, who represents the greatest threat to us now. If he is allowed to spread the Dark Templar's tainted influence to Ire, all will be lost. We will find him and bring him to judgment. Tassadar claimed that this world was abandoned by the Zerg just prior to the invasion of Ire. Yet I still sense a lingering darkness here. Be prepared for anything, Executor. If there are still Zerg on this world, then they must surely know of our arrival.
I like that Judicator Aldaris here decided to use a lot of the same terminology I used in describing the situation. Interesting. Objectives: find Tassadar, bring Tassadar to the beacon, because now apparently, as Zerg are rampaging on our homeworld, Tassadar is the biggest threat to all Protoss. Starcraft tips. Use Psionic Storm, I love that spell, to damage all units in the spell's area of effect. It is devastating against a tight formation of enemy units. That's putting it lightly. G house. What is this beacon here for? Oh, it's so that we can apprehend Tassadar and bring him back to this? Oh my god. Now, this High Templar has no auto attack. This is a pure caster unit. 200 energy, Psionic Storm. Also, you can research other spells. Hallucination. Oh, well, you can research one other spell, Hallucination, which is actually quite useful. I've seen this used in StarCraft Pro Play. I believe it was in StarCraft 2, though. But I have seen this used in StarCraft Pro Play to win a match off of mind games alone. A match that the player would have lost, but he hallucinated like his army, like triple the size of his army. And then when it attacked with it, he was really weak, but you take a weak army and multiply its number by 3, and it appears to be a very strong army. Then he showed this army, which was mostly hallucinated units, illusions. Like a lot like Tassadar did with Kerrigan. And the Protoss player's opponent GG'd upon seeing the overwhelming number of units and just ended the game, losing a professional match to illusions. It's a very powerful spell. You can do a lot with Protoss High Templar. And of course, they have the ability to merge into Archons, but it requires 2 High Templar to do this. These are much simpler to use units, and Archons are incredibly powerful. They are the match to something like an Ultralisk. He talk. I long for combat. Could really use a shield battery, honestly. You know what? We can have Dragoons tank a little bit. We'll bring... Ooh, I have a better idea. Let's bring out a singular... Oh, crap. Oh, they're not going to come up, huh? Oh, they're not going to come all the way. Some of them will. Alright, so here's what we do. Here's what we do. We bring out this guy alone. I don't want those 2 Zerglies to kill him, actually. But we do want to bait out these guys. 1, 2, 3. You have to forgive my micro. I realized that looked really clunky for me to do. I'm not a Protoss player. I love Psionic Storm. I really like Psionic Storm, but it's not something I'm accustomed to using, except on Kerrigan, and you saw me use it on her pretty effectively. Right, these units can very easily deal with what we've got. Not really deal with it, but put a dent in our ability to fight. Jeez, look at that. What's up here? Anything? Do we want to attack that sunken colony? I'm not sure. I could use a faster scouting unit. I guess the Zealots will scout. And we'll bring our army when we need to. That's it over here, huh? Alright. Guess we will be moving up here. It's just a single sunken colony. Zealots are having a nice little walk in open air here in space. That's okay. It buys my High Templar some time to recharge energy. Alright. So we're gonna need to... You know what? Instead of talking about it, let's just do it. Trying to preserve the shield and health of our units. Alright, well, give me someone strong, at least who has a lot of shields. And we'll explore the various routes that we can take. We've got more creep here, which is another sunken, I'm sure. Yep. And some Zerglings. You're really hurt. More creep. Oh. Now then, here's what we can do. I have an idea. Here's what I think a good Protoss would do. Probably hold position the Dragoons right here for the units that come off the ramp after I do something like this. Did that hurt them? Did I get them? Did that deal any damage? No. Try again. Okay, I'll have enough to cast Psystorm and 10 more energy. Trying to pull them away from the sunken. There's plenty of them. Alright, now we can take that out again, assuming there's no other Zerglings around. There may be a high ground we can take to get out of here, but whatever. Send the Zealots in, make sure they're nice and grouped, make sure you are the one tanking. Grab you now and pull you back. Oh god, that's not the one I thought I wanted to tank, or was I wrong about that? Dragoon taking a beating. Yeah, there was a way up that ramp, but I don't think it would truly circumvent the sunken. Of course, that's why it's there. It'd still be really hard. Holy shit. Plenty of them. Where did you go? It took you forever. You think as I do. He tells me, awaiting instructions. Oops, I may have caught my Dragoon in the edge of that. I'm not sure though. It's alright, if he died to that little bit of storm, he was on his way out anyway. Not that that makes it okay. But yeah, Psystorm can and does hurt your own units. Up the ramp. There's even 2 ramps for both unit groups. Don't like this. We're losing too many of our boys here. Alright, careful fighting of that group has helped us save some units. I don't know if we'd call that a success though. What, do we go all the way around that? Yes, we go around this tight little space then. Aha. Alright, that is what's next. How can they see up here though? They know that I'm near? They have vision? Let's see where they burrow. Are they gonna burrow somewhere? Or they can just stay there. Much better. We didn't even go this way. There could be something out there. Maybe it all goes to the same place. I don't know if I want to put my forces through another ringer though. I don't have very many. Although spending all that time to get back over here might be worth it for our energy. We'll see what happens. I long for combat. Honor guide me. We'll use a simple tactic, a simple procedure, a simple strategy. Send the Zealots to scout, back off when we see opposition, figure out if Storm can solve this particular encounter, and then either engage with Storm or without, depending on which seems optimal. Ooh, 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 ooh. Aha. Aha! Look what we found. All right, boys.
Executor, how is it that you've come here? I was about to abandon all hope of rescue.
I have come to arrest you and bring you home to Aya to stand trial.
arrest me? Ire burns at the touch of the Zerg. You travel all this way to arrest me?
Don't let it get to you, man. This happened to me once.
Who is this human, Tassadar?
The name's Jim Raynor, pal. And I won't be talked down to by anybody. Not even a Protoss.
Amusing. Tassadar, your taste in companions grows ever more inexplicable. Executor, prepare to take Tassadar into
Executor,
custody.
wait. I do not know what they have told you about me. But what I have done for Ire. Help me find Zeratul and his Dark Templar. They alone can defeat the Overmind Cerebrits. Once we have won, I shall gladly submit myself to the judgment of the Conclave.
Unthinkable. You presume that we would side with the Dark Ones as you have? You have gone quite mad, Tassadar.
You shall speak of them with respect, Aldaris. Executor, there is much that I can explain to you. If only you'll help me find Zeratul.
Bring Tassadar and Raynor to the beacon. Oh God! Shit! Get him! Self-defense! Shit. Well, we lost our High Templar. Man, he was trying to do work too.
How may I help?
But we have Tassadar with 50 more energy than a normal High Templar, at least by base stats. Psionic Storm. Oh, speaking of, Psionic Storm can't hurt buildings. Another High Templar, and of course, we got Raynor on this mission.
This should be good.
We know how to use him.
Oh yeah.
Since they like to attack from ramps,
Right on. This should be good.
we are gonna mine this one.
Right on.
We'll mine this one and bring him back. Most importantly though, this is still Starcraft and we need to build our economy. What battle calls? Oh, if only we had Phoenix in this group of zealots, then we'd have the trifecta. Tassadar, Raynor, Phoenix. Alright, our Nexus needs to build probes.
How may I help?
This is Jimmy.
So,
Sounds fun.
Jimmy and Tassadar teaming up. It's like the dream team. We're gonna have this High Templar patrol around here. And what do we lack? We lack a cybernetics core. We have 57 supply worth of psi, as they say. Not enough minerals, right. Okay, well let's just do the economy thing then. Oh, I was gonna send Raynor out to scout, but we lack SCVs. There's no way to repair his bike. Okay, then it's gonna be a slow buildup of our economy. But we do have Tassadar with the ability to hallucinate units. Let's make some fake Raynors.
For Ador.
Go ahead, Commander.
Now we can scout. Fake Raynors, do what you can. They're timed. You can see their energy dropping down. When they're out of energy, they're just done. Whoa.
Oh yeah. Anytime you're ready. Yeah. Anytime you're ready.
Oh, okay, we'll send him to scout. Alright, we're good. Where are they engaged? Seems like we took care of them. Alright, hallucinated Raynors is actually really good for scouting. So that's where this route goes. That's why I sent them. I tried to get them over here. So I could have reached this base one of two ways, and we just didn't commit to that one. Alright, well we can still go clear that out if it becomes necessary. And it might. It just makes me feel a little more comfortable to do so. Alright, now we can get that cybernetics core, which is going to be necessary. Absolutely necessary for Dragoons. We already have an assimilator up. I hate pulling probes off of minerals, but here goes. Alright, let's rebuild our mineral income. It was just at a comfortable spot. Now we gotta wait for 4 more probes or more to get back there.
I hear you.
I hear you. Now you can do psionic storms when we need, but you have hallucinations still, so let's get another fast unit,
Of course.
Go ahead, Commander.
namely our fastest unit. And we'll send them out on various waypoints into the black and see how far they can actually get on their own. I'm not going to actually monitor them. Actually, yes, I will. But for the most part, I want to stick here and get Singularity for Dragoons. Oh my god! Okay, so there's a Zerg base with loads of defenses. That's harsh. Please tell me we can make a robotics bay. No, we can't. Oh, Stargate. We got scouts. I can't make reavers. God. Where's Phoenix when we need him? He brought 3 reavers with him last time. All right. Ground weapons. Start the upgrades. We'll get going here. I have a single gateway. Let's make a Dragoon because that's what we're low on right now. All right, so the mine that we placed with Raynor has actually been used. May have stopped an attack. Oh, that's what we heard earlier. Your forces have engaged the enemy because the spider mine deploys, and for a second it stands still. It probably got swiped by a Zergling or shot by a Hydra spine. But then it did its job. That's what happened. Useful, and that's all 3 of our spider mines, so the extent of our Terranness is almost spent up here. We can't even upgrade his attacks and armor. He's much more vulnerable here than he is in his own element. Alright, gateway. Yep, they found one. Same thing happened this time. You're patrolling for a reason. Mayhem. Oh, crap. Screw it. A probe!
The warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete.
We have 1 probe waiting to go in. Alright, so this next gateway, alright, we got good economy coming in. So let's set up some pylons. We've already got a decent number of them. Just need to make sure we've got fields of Psi in all the good places. I'm a Zerg player. It just feels good to spread Psi like it feels good to spread creep. I don't know if any other Protoss players feel that way. Probably not. It's not the most efficient thing to do, but we do need pylons for supply anyway. Everything that you build as Protoss takes up at least 2 supply. 2 supply, 2 supply. The Templars only require 1. Makes sense. Oh god, this mission wants you to use so much Psystorm, doesn't it? No, I got a better idea. I'm a much more simple player than that. Let's build our Citadel of Adun. This will give us Zealot move speed. Absolutely necessary. And it also opens up the Templar archives. So we'll train Templar, but then I'm going to merge them into Archons. And we'll have frontline tank units for our Dragoons. Yep, that's what we'll do. Since I'm not really that great with Psystorm. You see me use it multiple times and it's missed and stuff like that, so. Although a really skilled Protoss player could probably beat this whole thing with a pair of Templar and Raynor. Gonna go the more Zerg route and just build an overpowering army, which simultaneously is the Protoss route. A lot of the time. Zealot, Dragoon, upgrade complete. Good, let's keep that going. Citadel of Adun also opens level 2 upgrades. We'll get Zealot move speed. We do have enough minerals, you just don't know it yet. Okay. I don't see any expansions. Let's hallucinate some more Raynors. I will, let's hallucinate more Raynors. Hallucinated Raynors? Which way are you going? Yeah, go out there. Into the black. Figure some stuff out. Make it through, make it through, make it through! Okay, good. My life for having returned. Not sure if I want to get air units this time around. It is scouts. Okay, so the Raynors can't really make it too much further. We have... I do want to go see what's out there. You know what we're going to do? I think what we have here will be able to defend. We're actually going to send a group out. I just want to uncover what's over here and if there are any other offshoots. Hold on. Everybody pull back to the Dragoons. Dragoons, actually get down the ramp, please. There we go. Alright, let's babysit them and make sure they all actually get down the ramp. Okay, now that they're all down the ramp, let's get them moving like that. What upgrade is complete? Leg speed? Zealot speed? Yeah, that's gonna help. We'll keep producing units in the meantime. Since we were thinking of going a ground army anyway. Okay, let's bring all these over here for the attack. Psystorm in the back. You still taking damage from that? Not really, but you know what? That works. Let's get our frontline units going. Oh man, our zealots up front died. The dragoons live. Oh, but we don't want to engage that. Here, let's hold here. Let's bring Tassadar to come help this out a little bit here. He can help out in a number of ways. We'll also send a pair of zealots. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We'll also send a pair of zealots and a couple of dragoons to reinforce. They'll be on their way soon. Zealot, zealot, and I've got another... Uh-oh. Rainer, maybe lend a hand on this one since we've got forces out right now.
Anytime you're ready.
Vultures have that amazing small unit damage. Alright, Tassadar's out here. Tassadar has an auto attack, unlike other Templar. And he is going to hallucinate you. Oh man, I didn't realize that. I never knew that a Queen's Ensnare would dispel hallucination. Alright, it's gonna be hard to get down this area. You know what? Let's get them down here. You just waiting? You're just waiting. I had no idea Ensnare would dispel hallucinations. That's really cool, actually. Anyway. Now these two will tank.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
There we go. Oh crap, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. Crap. Oh, Tassadar can't attack air units. Alright, we'll bring everybody back. Getting through there is tough AF. Not too worried about it though. Can we train Templar yet? No, we need our Templar archive, so let's get to building that. Bring him back. I want you to build another pylon. And it's clear we're going to be facing numerous attacks over and over again. So, we'll build a backup pylon over here. We're saving up minerals and gas for when we can finally make these Templar. But I think another round of Zealots and another round of Dragoons is still fine. Templar Archive begins. Let's do our... Pylon finishes and the Templar Archive is still warping in. We need some cannon coverage here. And a little more nearer our forces. And just in case they send air units, which they are wont to do, it seems. We'll get some protection out there. Now, you. This is 4, 6, 7. 4, 6, 4, 6, 7. There we go. Got rally points and everything all set up correctly while the units are building and everything is coming to fruition. Now, we spent a lot of our minerals right before my Templar Archive finished. I poorly timed that, but it is all stuff that we need. We can develop hallucination for our normal Templar. Don't really need to. Kadarin Amulet for extra energy. Again, don't really need to. I'm not going to be going spell casting this route. I'm going Archons, which are a lot simpler to use. Alright. Now, what are these costing me? 150 gas apiece, but only 50 minerals. Yeah, we can more than manage that. Now, that took up a lot of my resources. Most of my gas that I had banked up is now gone. Basically, most of my minerals are gone, too. And that's just for... Oh, that's 9. That's 9, 3, 6, 9. That's 9 High Templar coming in, which will become 8 Archons. 4 Archons? 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah. Become 4 Archons. 2 High Templar per Archon. So that actually, with that 9th one, We'll pair it with this 10th one for 5 Archons, and then we can move. We need detection of some kind, but we don't have the ability to make that. That's fine. So we're not researching any of that. We will research, I guess, air armor in the event that we get air. Let's get our shields going. All right, we are now making great use of our economy. This seems the biggest threat to me. This out here seems like a moot point, because we could have just gone this way. Like, we could have gone through this path anyway and then just taken it up here. So clearing this out still seems a little iffy. I just don't know if there's a northeastern offshoot around here that goes further this way or something like that, which could be, you know, strategically useful. I'd really like to find that out. In fact, with what we have, we might be able to do much better. You know what? Let's wait for the Archons. All right, where's our High Templar? Incoming. Oh, the spider mine. Thank you, Raynor.
Raynor here. Sounds fun.
Here, you hold back and you protect our probes.
Right on.
Assad, agent law. Alright, now we're getting to be too much for him. Alright, here are our High Templar. We got lots of them. This would be loads of Psionic Storm if I was any good at Protoss. But instead, we're going to Archon warp these guys. They all find a buddy. These two can't reach each other because of pathing. There. Archon warp. I love Archons and their voice lines. We'll let him pop.
We are under attack. Destroy. We need focus. Destroy.
Okay, here we go. We'll make a 4th.
We need focus. Draw so top. We need focus. Power overwhelming. It all looks so different on this side. Break on through. It's
Fucking Templar interrupted him.
They should have sent a poet.
Oh, they should have sent a poet.
We need focus. We burn.
Maybe we'll do it again and catch that one line we missed, or you can Google it, whichever. Alright, these guys and my zealots. Obliterate, yes, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Upgrade complete.
We'll just keep training Templar. Another 2 right there. Another 2. Ah, spawn broodlings, you say. Okay, so we have our Dragoons, which will definitely help out. And the remaining forces will, of course, stay back here. These will become Archons. Those are for base defense. You are also for base defense. Alright. We know that there are threats out here. Let's go get them. The Archons auto attack is also an AoE attack at the same time. It's a small AoE attack, but it's an AoE attack. Alright, Raynor, you're having trouble with these probes. I know, I'm sorry. Oh god, he's stuck. He's full on stuck. Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay. Another one right there, so we'll go boom, boom, boom. Oops. Wait. No. Oh, I screwed up all their rally points. 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Zealot, 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 zealot. Okay, while we get more gas, let's just get some zealots. We need focus. Cybernetics core is good.
You require more Vespine gas.
Now, one super interesting thing about Archons, I'm just going to wait for 50 gas here before I finish that thought. 150 gas, there we go. One interesting thing about Archons is that they are all shields. Look at their stats. 350 shields, only 10 hit points. These guys are pure energy. Look at their attacks as they just wipe out everything in front of them. Now, these are heavy defensive structures. Our zealots are paying the price, and that ramp is making it really easy for them to fight us here. So we'll pull back. Alright, we've done what we can. I almost do want to make sure we have some air units to help out with this. No, you don't.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
When I see a burning cannon, I put a backup there. Alright, now we've got some reinforcing units coming here. I don't have anything that I can use to drop either. You know what, we'll get this just so we can have some higher vision in the event that that becomes absolutely necessary, which it already kind of is. Alright, so we gotta get these Archons and Zealots up the ramp. That's the important thing. Oh, great. We want them to focus on some building, like that cannon. Get him! Tassadar! Excellent.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Finally used. Oh, they don't stop attacking, do they? Oh crap, that's an Ultralisk. They don't stop attacking, do they? Zealot, Templar. Where are my Dragoons? I need more DPS than this, but it's alright. Up we go. Okay, take out those Hydras. Let's get our melee units up the ramp. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult, but we can do it. Fight! Fight! Now that we got our tanks up the ramp and tanking the static defenses, we'll move the Dragoons in. Yes! That's not an easy thing to do, what I just did. It takes years of Starcraft practice to do that even remotely with any kind of competency. Good. There's still some Sunkens out there. With this complete, let's get one scout just so we can have some higher vision on the high ground. They're sending more and more forces now. But we got zealot speed and we got cannons. But we're running out of minerals. We've got to be careful with our minerals. A little concerned about that sunken colony. Maybe we should just focus fire it. There it is. And really nothing else can threaten us. Except at our base, where they are threatening us and almost killing Raynor. Let's go, Tassadar. You're up. Ooh, our Zealots with their move speed, though, can get in and do what they gotta do. Okay, good. Glad we had all that. Oh no, we are running so low on our minerals. Give me one of these, please. One cannon. And then get back here. 2 cannons. 3 cannons. About a shield battery. And again, when resources become an issue, one of the best things you can spend on is upgrades. That's the most efficient way to do it. Ooh, this guy's still got a lot too. Alright, we found a place that we can expand to. This assault force now becomes a perimeter holding force, which we're going to do via just a big patrol route. There we go. Gonna need some probes. Gee, I guess 4 is fine. We can bring more though. We're going to probe drill them here so they just move through whatever units. They get a direct line of sight. We need to wait for this creep to recede. But we'll have probes here. Probes making their way. Raynor probably has to stay here. Our one scout is used for vision, so we'll bring him out here. It's probably why they named them scouts and made them so expensive. I don't think they were really thinking when they named them scouts or made them so expensive. Thankfully, it takes No resources, no Vespine gas or minerals to merge Archons. Now, Tassadar, I want you to be control 0 so it's easy to find you for the next Ionic Storm. And I sort of want to bring a couple more Zealots out to the front. Excellent. These guys stay for defense. Creep is receding slowly. You know what? Maybe we want like 3 of these. That way it's not just out there alone tanking all the damage from spore colonies and the like. Alright, so this ramp leads down and toward this more purple, I'm guessing it's a purple Zerg colony. No? Wait. Why are all these overlords grouped there? They're trying to figure out a place to go, but they have no more base. Is there another base? Holy crap, there is. We see some red winged mutalisks flying out here. Let's be ready. They're flying directly toward my base. Here they go. Look at the AoE attack. Got him. 1 Hydralisk back here. That would be problematic. Hey, you stay. Their Hydras didn't have their range upgrade. That's not great for them. Get him! Get him! It's right there! Eh. Only the Dragoons can reach when they're over the edge like that. There we go. Bring our scouts where they gotta go. You're still here, so you can begin building what we need. Here we go. Given that's a weak point, and potentially that, we will do something like this. Build a pylon out here, move this over here. Where's our other one? He's coming this way? I don't know where they all are. Whatever. You come here. Build a pylon at this area. What is pylon? Is it P? It's E. Man, my fingers were doing that automatically because of StarCraft 2, but then I forced myself to think about it for a second. It made me second guess myself. Alright, we probably don't need... Actually, yeah, photon cannons up here isn't the worst idea either. And then 1 or 2 of these. Thinking about photon cannon placement here is all I'm doing. And all of our probes are done out here, so probe drill them this way. Don't think we'll need to make more than this. We can't do a whole lot until our economy is functional again. But we can scout. You can see my probe line moving around out there. What's this way? A little wing of scouts just to take a look at the surrounding regions. I think this is mostly just open space over this ridge. Yeah. But it's worth checking. Ooh, how pretty. Okay, now they've got a long flight ahead of them. There's a Hydralisk who wants to fight, but these are scouts, so that one Hydra can probably take on all 3 of them and win.
How may I help?
Oh, everybody's here, but nobody's mining. Mine, everybody mine. There we go. Probably want a couple more probes. We'll rally these ones out here and get you on the move. We want more probes because we also have this new assimilator, or this new geyser. I don't want to start putting the cannons down quite yet, The last remaining area to scout is just south of my scout's position right now. A little bit of platform that goes off screen there. Where is your actual base? Wait, don't tell me there isn't another base and the last remaining Zerg structure is this sunken colony. And that's what's actually preventing the mission from ending. Because when you have to, I've described it before, but when you have to eradicate all forces or all enemy forces, it means all their buildings. And I think this is how we do it. I think this is it. I think this, oh wait, no. Yeah, no, we don't gotta eliminate their forces. Wait, do we? It says we, no, that's what it was before, wasn't it? Now we just gotta bring Tassadar and Raynor to the beacon. Oops. Oh well, we're all prone to making mistakes from time to time. Some mistakes are more entertaining than others. Oh shit, that's where that wing of Mutas came from before. When it attacked. Scouts can't handle that many. We may be able to pick them off one by one. Scouts are great at air. No! Not if they can't kite, though. If they can't kite, then they're not that great. We'll try it anyway. It's mostly about pulling them out. Okay, whatever. One at a time. Oh, my scouts are just fine. Anyone else?
Acknowledged.
Starcraft music is so freaking good. Alright, there is not... Hold on, before I make that statement. I was gonna say there is not a single Zerg left on this space platform. Our scouts will make sure of that, though. Gotta bring Tassadar and Raynor to the beacon now. We'll finish up that way. Look how useful are these waypoints. We know there's a Hydra over here. Alright, scouts. It's time to prove yourselves. Actually, that thing is just... Alright, we good.
Your will?
Anytime you're ready. Sounds fun. Right on.
Okay, so we're gonna send Raynor with a move command
Oh yeah.
on Tassadar, and then Tassadar, we're gonna right-click him over there, and we're gonna take these scouts, we're gonna have them escort, and the zealots will run with their leg speed way up front, and in case we need defense, these Archons will remain behind. And all this is just whatever at this point. Look at everybody leading, or following Tassadar as he leads. Wait, you guys are not supposed to be following him. You guys are supposed to rush ahead. You guys get over here. There we go. Now most of them will, or at least a few of them will. That's fine. They'll serve as the advanced troops. See the pathing? See what the pathing is trying to do? Aha! Good thing we found some of you bastards.
Raynor here. Sounds fun.
Come on, Raynor, let's go shoot some Zerg.
Yeah. Right on.
Your will?
You may not have noticed it, but he did. He did fire one grenade.
I hear you. For Adun.
Oh god. There's still a queen out here. That's what those were. Those weren't Zerglings. You may have been confused as to what those were. Those were broodlings. And queens... Oh shit.
Yes, Executor?
Queens can kill a unit instantly
For Adun.
and spawn a pair of broodlings out of them. If they hit Raynor with that, we're just done. Mission's over. Tarakala. Okay, again, you guys are moving forward. Ah, better get that queen. She just gooped us.
Rainer here.
Contact.
There she is. Nail her! Don't let her escape. You're all gooped up, but don't let her escape. Alright, that does it.
Oh yeah.
Get up the beacon, zealots.
Go ahead, Commander. Oh yeah.
How may I help?
Tassadar having trouble pathing his way there.
Of course.
Anytime you're ready.
You have my thanks, Executor. Now let us find Zeratul and speed our way home.
Congratulations, you are victorious. Well, this was a longer mission because we ended up like 100%ing it. But that was also extremely satisfying. I had a lot of fun with this one. I hope this one didn't seem to like drag on for you folks. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. It was a slow mission where I didn't get the objectives quite right for a long time, but it resulted, in my opinion, in a very fun session.